You're listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour. If you miss any of the program, you can find the podcast at the bottom of the page at sunnyradio.com.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Wednesday. Coming up here today, we've got some more prizes to give away. I've got several things to register for. I'm going to encourage you to go register now, and we're going to be giving more away later today. Sunday, November 12th, Washington Pavilion, a Motown Christmas. It's the Motortown All-Stars featuring former members of the Temptations, the Miracles, and the Contours. This is going to be a really fun show. It's a Sunday show. It's at the Washington Pavilion, and it's a couple weeks from now, but just in time to kind of get in the season for Christmas, get in the mood and everything. So if you haven't yet signed up, do that right away because you could be one of the winners today. And we've got another thing to sign up for as well. November 18th, 7:30 p.m., Celebrate America. This is also at the Washington Pavilion, and these tickets are compliments of the South Dakota Symphony Orchestra. This is going to be a really cool event. And again, this is this is like a patriotic event. It's at the Mary Summervold Hall at the Washington Pavilion. If you would like to win tickets for that right now as well, you can go to sunnyradio.com. When you get there, we make it as easy as we possibly can. You get to the page, sunnyradio.com. You'll see a thing that says, click here to win tickets and more. As soon as you click on that, it'll take you to a page where you can find the tickets we just talked about and more, like Free Flag Friday. You can register for that. We'll be doing that in a couple of days. But get registered. We'll see if we can make you a winner today. Again, sunnyradio.com. Click the button that says Win Tickets and More. We have Balanced Life Chiropractic coming up in a moment with Back to the Basics in Healthcare.
Give yourself a little credit.
It may be time to get a better credit card. Over time, your situation can change. Then you could qualify for a better credit card, one that offers you a better rate, or one that offers miles, points, cash back, or whatever is the best fit for you. Check it out for free at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for Back to the Basics in Healthcare with Balanced Life Chiropractic, and we have Dr. Harley joining us the day after Halloween. That's kind of fun. It's November.
Right? Oh my gosh, it's November already. I felt that way about October. Where did that...
Oh, this whole year. I was told the older you get, the faster things go, and I didn't think that was... And now all of a sudden, as I'm getting old, I'm like, wait, what year is it again?
I mean, I'm not even that old yet, and I feel like the years go by faster and faster.
So this time of year, we start getting the cold weather. Like we had a preview of this last week, and now we'll have more cold weather coming. So this time of year, when it does get cold, people get all shivery and tense up. That's got to make a difference in their overall health, doesn't it?
Right. You definitely notice more of those aches and pains. Some people talk about the chill gets in their bones or the ache in their joints because of the cold weather. So definitely the time of year to start bundling up so you're not hunching over, shivering, and potentially throwing some things out of whack. Because potentially if you shiver hard enough, you could definitely throw something out in your back, or you're moving all that snow or raking leaves, or you're not warming up as much, because we don't necessarily think about it. It's like, oh, I better get stretched and warmed up before I go outside. And then we get hurt or we feel it more the next day. So definitely this time of year, try to be more mindful of how you're doing things, being more careful walking because it's getting a little bit icy. And talk a lot about more winter safety as the next couple of weeks come along, because it's definitely important this time of year as we start getting more and more snow and ice and the cold.
And this weekend, we change our clocks. We all get 1 extra hour. And some people choose to sleep through that. Do you sleep through that hour?
Definitely. I enjoy that extra hour.
So you get an extra hour of sleep. I've always decided, this is maybe the last 10 years or so, I've decided I'm going to use that hour to do something I wouldn't typically do. Because it's the one day a year where you literally have 25 hours. So use that to do something good.
Yeah, I'm talking with you about that. It's like, that's a good idea. I really should start thinking about that. Every year I'm like, this should be the time I go work out. And then it's like, it's cozy in bed. I'm tired.
I'm not working out. Don't talk crazy talk here. I'm not doing that.
That's my ambition, is to use that time to work out, so I don't have to do it at a different time of the day.
But that time change that happens this weekend, does that also make differences in people's health? Do you see people where they have issues because they're trying to get used to the new time frames?
I'm not so sure if it's the time change or if it's just the temperature change, because this is the time it really starts getting colder as we get into November. And, we just had Halloween, which is a huge candy holiday, especially for those kiddos.
Could have a sugar high till Thursday or Friday.
Right. So that sugar overload, weakens our immune system. So don't be surprised if your kiddos might be a little sick in the next week or two. So it's just, I feel like the time change is just like a time of year change. So much we're getting into holidays now and stress of shopping.
And I always encourage people, like this day after Halloween, to teach your kids about taxes by taking at least 10% of their candy, and then let them know this is like taxing. I'm the government. This candy tax. Take your favorites too. Right. Don't take the ones they don't like.
Maybe you should teach high school government.
I should, and then I get all their candy too. So. Now, if somebody has a serious question, like an actual health question, and they'd like to reach out to you at Balanced Life Chiropractic, what's the best way to get in touch with you guys?
Simple as a phone call. You can give us a call at 605-215-1785 or shoot us a message on our Facebook page at Balanced Life Chiropractic.
And you can find them online as well. Their website, balancedlifesd.com.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Time now for This Day in Sioux Falls History, brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun Page, West Sioux Studios, and Sunny 93.3. It was on this day, November the 1st, 1965, Mr. Bendo, who now resides on South Minnesota Avenue outside of Automotive Brake and Exhaust. Well, back in 1965, he was moved into his first home in Sioux Falls at 500 South Phillips Avenue at the corner of 13th and Phillips. Mr. Bendo was brought to Sioux Falls by Darlow Buckwalter, the owner of Buck's Muffler Shop. The 18-foot statue moved with Buck to a new shop on 12th Street and Cliff Avenue in 1967. That's where he would make his home for about 50 years. And then he moved a bit further southwest to his current place on Minnesota Avenue. Some Sioux Falls residents may remember a few noteworthy incidents surrounding Mr. Bendo. He was struck by a vehicle in 2010. That statue had to be taken down and repaired and eventually returned to his perch wearing a cast. Many citizens of Sioux Falls took the time to stop and sign that cast. Mr. Bendo was without his signature tailpipe held up in his right hand for a few months in 2018. That's when the city declared it was out of line with new codes before reversing their decision due to public outcry. Mr. Bendo has lived in and watched over Sioux Falls longer than many of us have been alive, and he's here, hopefully, for another 50-plus years. Mr. Bendo's birthday today. This Day in Sioux Falls History has been brought to you by Sioux Falls Fun Page, West Sioux Studios, and Sunny 93.3.
Give yourself a little credit.
It may be time to get a better credit card. Over time, your situation can change. Then you could qualify for a better credit card, one that offers you a better rate, or one that offers miles, points, cash back, or whatever is the best fit for you. Check it out for free at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
Hey, this episode of the John and Heidi Show bonus hour is done. Now, there are times during the bonus hour I'll mention something from our regular program, the John and Heidi Show, which is syndicated on like 300 stations around the country. There's actually a podcast for that as well. So if I mention something that you're going, hey, whatever happened? He didn't talk to that person, or this didn't happen, that didn't happen. You can find that podcast at johnandheidishow.com. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour.